What is up YouTube, Samthechipman here, bringing you another fish and chip shop review. This time we're going to the Deep Blue in Yateley, and it's my 50th subscriber video, so I thought let's pay homage to the fish and chips like everywhere and go to the very first chip shop I ever went to as a kid. And I'm sorry, I'm leaking from my eyes here. I just want to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers for subscribing, and without further ado, let's go in and try some chips. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so in terms of fish, let's have a look at it. So it's, like I said, it's cooked to order, so it's nice and flaky, it's moist, and the batter is crispy on the outside, and the fish is soft in the middle. Sorry, I had to taste the batter. Let's have a taste of the fish. Now the fish is definitely a good size, and it gets the taste buds going, and the crisp and the batter is crispy, and it's also kind of moist as well, so it's a good combination. So with that in mind, crispy batter, moist fish, very tasty, and the batter is nice and light. I'm going to give the fish, right, a 5 out of 5. I'm that impressed. Honestly, because it's so crispy, so light. It's lovely and moist, and it's not that greasy, so thumbs up. Now in terms of chips, there is grease to the fish. So in terms of chips, it's not too greasy, and it's got a very lovely colour. And also on some of the chips, don't know if you can tell, but there's some batter with it as well. So the chips aren't that soft, so there's a little bit of a crunch to it, which is what you need in a chip. And it's lovely fluffy in the inside as well. Soft and fluffy is what we want, and it's also kind of soggy as well. So I'm going to give the chips a very good 4.5 out of 5. A very good 4.5 out of 5 in terms of chips, because honestly, good colour, good taste, right texture as well, being soft and fluffy. So in terms of overall, I would say delicious food, good portion size. Price could be a little bit cheaper, but it's still a good price for what you get. So I'm going to give the overall size, the overall score of this particular portion of chips at least 4.5 out of 5. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my meal, and then I'm gonna give you the overall score of the chippy out of 50. Right, be right back. Okay, so we're back from the chip shop. Okay, so I ordered a small portion of chips, and it cost £9.48. And in terms of eating or takeaway, it's takeaway. They do offer delivery between £2.49 and £3.49, but that's only on like apps like Just Eat or Deliveroo. And you can order in the restaurant, in the takeaway, or on app, like I said. They do cash, and they also do card. They also have opening hours in the evening mostly, and on some days you do have lunch. time hours, such as Friday and Saturday, I believe, but I'll get back to you on that one. But they're open till 9, which I think is a good time to stay open till, because beyond that I think it's a midnight snack in terms of food. So we're going to go into the ratings. We're going to rate everything out of 5, and there'll be a big total score of 50. So we will revisit the chip shops I have done. So location. So the location, there is free parking available outside the shops. You don't have to park and walk, and also, like I said, it's free parking, so no pay and display. The only downside about the parking, I would say, is that it's easy to pull in, but it's quite difficult to get out of the parking itself, but that's not like a very big issue as such. So in terms of parking and location, you can see it when you're driving past, and you can see it driving back. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 in terms of location / parking. Overall appearance for the shop, it does have bright lights, so you can see it at night, no problem. And it's very, very clean where you stand, customer service point wise. It's got very good signage, and like I said, it's bright, you can see it. It's quite welcoming, especially when the doors open, because it's like you're coming in with open arms. So again, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 in terms of the appearance of the shop. Service, there are different types of service available. There's of course customer to employee service, where you go in and they ask you what you want, or there's like the like, you know, those things you see in fast food restaurants sometimes, you know, the big screen thing you just tap. They've also got that as well as an option. When I went in there today, service was efficient enough and very polite as well, staff members, especially when I asked them questions, such as vegetarian options. I'll get to do that in a second. So in terms of service, again, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. I was very impressed, and how quick it was, and not to mention that it was cooked to order as well. Even though the chips weren't like cooked straight away, they were kept nice and warm, and the fish was cooked like as soon as I ordered it. So 4 out of 5 for service. Menu, they had a big option, so this is where the vegetarian option comes in. They've got veggie burgers. They've also got the spicy butterbean pie. In terms of vegan, they didn't have anything vegan, which is not a problem, but they've got lots of choice. They've got pies, they've got the kids menu as well, and they've also got quite a variety of fish. They've got haddock and plaice, as well as cod, of course. So in terms of menu, I'm going to give that a solid 4 out of 5. I think they do gluten-free options as well, but again, I'll have a look into that in the future. I forgot to ask today, that's my fault. In terms of offers and discounts, they do a loyalty scheme, I believe. I couldn't remember last time I checked. But they do offers for OAPs, and they also do a 10% discount to emergency services, so police, ambulance, I think fire station as well, fire service, but definitely the army, the armed forces. So as long as you bring your appropriate ID with you, then they can give you a 10% discount, which I think is very, very good, especially for our serving members. So in terms of discounts, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 because it is quite reasonable, and they have a lunchtime menu as well, so it's very, very good. So in terms of price, I would say £9.48 for me is a little bit too expensive for a small portion, but mind you, cost of living is going up, so I can't really complain about that. So the packaging, I actually got my food with me, and here it is, the deep blue. Now, it's got cardboard, which is good. It's also got the brand on front. It's kept my food lovely and warm. I can feel it. It's still hot, and it's recyclable. So it is visually appealing. You get it where you get it from the place you're from, and yeah, it's kept my dinner nice and warm. So I'm gonna give this. Bear in mind, it could be a little bit better by having a bit more design, but I like the simplicity of it. So I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 in terms of packaging. Hey guys, we're back. I forgot to mention the score for the price of the fish and chips, and I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. So our total score out of 50 for the Deep Blue in Yateley is 39.5 out of 50. Honestly, it's a really good chip shop. I fully recommend paying it a visit. Honestly, like, it's really good, and I would definitely go back there 100%. Alright guys, this has been Sam the Chipman bringing you another fish and chip shop video, and like I said, the first one of the year, and thank you so much for the 50 subscribers guys. You have been absolutely brilliant. I hope you guys are looking forward to my next content. Until then, like and subscribe and feast out.